Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms, and oh my god, do we have the Osiris League that has just started. One of the most awaited events after the Lost Kingdom, because everyone is saying, what are we gonna do after the Lost Kingdom? What? Tell me, what? We have the Osiris League, guys. The Osiris League information has been just placed. The registration is gonna open in 7 days. Let's go ahead and let's break this down. I'm only gonna go through the most important parts. There's no reason to go read the whole thing. It's quite a lot, so I'm just gonna go through the important parts. Everything, all the information you guys have it here, so you guys can read it as well. Let's kick off, because this is gonna be a 3 months event. Well, the registration starts in a week, and then probably the registration time another week. Plus, I read somewhere there is a 7-day rest period. So I would say there's more like 2.5 months. But still, 2.5 months event. That sounds pretty interesting. Must have a lot of rewards, right? I mean, that's what we're thinking. Let's go ahead. Let's see what they have prepared for us in the Osiris League. So there is going to be a... Let me start with the beginning. Like normal people. So the Osiris League will serve as the ultimate proving grounds for the world's greatest alliances. League competitors will face off in a one head-to-head battle each Sunday. So that's one important point, guys, that you want to keep in mind. It's going to be each Sunday. And there's going to be 3 times everyone can choose during the Sunday. There's only going to be Sunday battles. Progressing through a series of elimination rounds until only the strongest is left standing. There's going to be a total of 512 alliances, will be separated into 32 divisions. That means 16 alliances per division, and will compete in 3 group stage rounds, 2 elimination rounds. So only the winner of each division will gonna go to the playoffs, which we have it here on the stage too. The playoffs is the division champions will compete in 3 group stage rounds and 4 elimination rounds. Alright, so at the end there's gonna be 16 alliances, obviously, and then they're gonna keep going forward until there is 1 champion. That's what they are trying to say. It's exactly like football, guys. I mean, if you guys are a fan of football, cricket, or whatever other kind of ranking battles, or you know, with divisions and all that, it's the same system. They are using the same system. But the point, what I'm trying to say, is that there's going to be 512 alliances, which they are going to be determined by their rating. So the selection process, once registration is complete, the top 512 registered alliances in terms of matchmaking rating will be selected to compete in the Osiris League qualifiers. So if you want to participate in the Osiris League and you want to qualify for Osiris League, you might want to have a higher matchmaking rating as possible. So it's not that hard. You just make sure you have a lot of power. And how you can do that, it's here, says on the third point. On the third point, it says participants. Alliance leaders or officers can choose 30 combatants and 30 backups from their alliance to register as participants. Each alliance's matchmaking rating will be calculated as the combined matchmaking rating of the top 30 governors. So you can select 60, but the power is going to be from the top 30. So if you just want to go, or if you just care to have power to be able to register, then you can select as backups the highest power you want, and the main ones that will participate, you select the top 30. So there you go. If you just want to get a lot of power to be able to register or make sure that you get a spot, that's exactly how you're going to do it. And all you have to do is just make sure that you're on the top 512 and you will register for Osiris. Now, as a sidetrack, the top 32 kingdoms, which they stopped the migration, I think that's just because they don't want to create an imbalance on the server, which already is. but they probably were trying to prevent or stop this imbalance. So it's not just a couple of kingdoms will get all the power and the rest of them they're gonna have nothing. I think pretty much that was what they were trying to prevent, but it failed. These are the 5 times that you can select, and all the battles are going to be on each Sunday: 3, 9, 13, 14 and 19 UTC. The UTC is the in-game UTC on the right up corner. So when you log in the game, you look on the right up corner, that is the time they are referring to. How to register? Obviously the alliance officers and leaders can do that. Okay, qualifiers, divisions, we already seen that. So this is the rest period, which is saying over here there will be a 7-day rest period after the divisions. So once we have the 32 champions from the 32 divisions, there's gonna be a 7-day rest period, and that time the alliance leader can do adjustments, but no more than 10 members can be replaced. So that's the only period on the rest period that you can actually adjust your team. So if there are members that are actually not participating the way you want, you're not happy with their results in the battle, on the rest period, if you manage to pass the division, you can adjust 10 members, but no more than 10. That's it. And I'm not sure if that's valid for backups as well, but it says 10 of the original qualifier stage. So I suppose it's the top 30 participants, not the backups that they are talking about over here. Competition time selection and list of participants will be locked at the end of the rest period and cannot be changed throughout the rest of the competition. So once the rest period is over, the team that you selected, that's going to be the team that you have for the rest of the competition. So leaders might want to be very, very careful what they are doing. And now it's going to be the playoffs, knockout stage and all that. Let's go to the rewards, because I believe that this is probably one of the most important point that people actually care about. The rewards, what they get, is it worth it? I mean, you all read it, you all have this, but I'm just gonna say my thoughts. So this is the alliance rewards from the playoffs performance. So each member of the alliance will receive the rewards. So you either rank 2 or you're one of the top 32. So just because you're one of the top 32, you still get 5 army expansions, gems, speed ups and some sculptures. So this is all members that will get that. So it doesn't matter you win or you lose, this is the playoff rewards. Obviously you're one of the top, you get a lot. And I'm very, very happy that they are granting finally army expansion, because that's something that a lot of players don't buy and they don't spend gems on. But if they will have it, they will definitely gonna use it. So I'm very happy on that part. And then they are granting more stars than sculptures, because that's something that majority of players that don't spend, they are struggling with. 20 days of speed ups, that WTF to that, there's quite some rewards for the top spots. Let's say if you're between 5 and 8, I'm still happy with the rewards. And this is just the alliance rewards, guys. This is just the alliance. So this is what 150 or 180 members, or how many you have in the alliance, they will get, depending on the rank that you will get if you manage to reach the playoffs. If you want to ask me, that's pretty dope. Then we have the I do apologize. We have the alliance rankings. So depending on the rank that your alliance will be able to get, this is like the top 30 including substitutes. So that means the backups as well. So there's 60 members. If they manage to get in the playoffs, this is what 60 members will get. So apparently once you're in the top 32, the gift of the Nile is 100%. Once you get in the top 32, the gift of denial is 100%. Once you get in the top 8, the avatar frame is 100%, and Heliopolis if you're rank 1. How about that? This is gonna be a hard one. But I'm just gonna debate a little bit the rewards, because this is a 3-month event, right? So you're fighting for 3 months to try to get this. First of all, 20 sculptures. How much is that? That's 40,000 gems. So let's break it down, because there's no reason to hide it. This is a pay-to-win event. So whoever is going to be in the top 32, these are pay-to-win players. So this is a pay-to-win event. This is an event for players that drop in shitloads of cash in the game, right? So this is something for them. Now I'm going to debate the rewards, which I personally say that they are not that high. I mean, people are saying that that's a lot of rewards. This actually not. This is 25,000 gems, this is 50 days of speed ups, and this is 50 million of resources, choosing food or wood. So I've done the math, and you can, with the speed ups and the gems, you can train 90,000 T5s. 90,000. And the resources are not even enough for that. So that's how many resources they are giving you. It's pretty thin if you want to ask me. And this is 40,000 gems you can get from the VIP shop. Obviously, the big prize is Heliopolis, which is 3% training speed. So those 60 players, they're actually gonna get something. So that's the big prize, the 3% training speed, which is okay, nothing crazy, but okay, it's good to have. It's definitely gonna help. Yeah, honestly, is nothing crazy. Nothing that crazy if you put everything on the mat for a 3-month event. But let's go forward, and then it is gonna start making more sense. There is a shop as well, apparently. So there is a shop where you can get army expansion, teleports, avatars, name flag, stars, or commander sculptures. Now this 100% is gonna be a limited amount of each, which you probably, most likely, if you're the winners, you'll be able to empty the shop of everything. But you can get a couple additional stuff from the shops. So all in all, there is some rewards. But still, for the top rewards, I'm not pretty much done with it, because this is a pay-to-win event. This is like the top contributors that are actually funding the game, if you want to call it like that, and this is what they are granting them. It just look a little bit thin, if you want to ask me. They could have done a little bit more. Now let's go to the others, because there's going to be the Alliance shop. And I think there's going to be some very important points that you guys might want to read. So while the Osiris League competition is underway, all alliances will receive Osiris coins after participating in Osiris League battles or regular Ark of Osiris battle. So even for those that do not participate, and those probably going to be the free-to-play. So this is for you guys. This is for you. This is the time when, in this 3-month period, while all the top dogs, they're going to clash in the Osiris League, this is the time when you guys can make a bunch of resources and sculptures. Hear me out, because I'm not done. So all participants, including substitutes, will receive bonus Osiris coins. Osiris League victory, 200 the combatants, and that's all the members, and the combatants will get 300, defeat 200, and the alliance fucko. Ark of Osiris, again, alliance members 100, combatants 150, defeat 100, and next to 0. Special rules. All governors, including on the list of for an alliance participant in or Ark of Osiris, will be unable to participate in Ark of Osiris battles until their league alliance has been eliminated from the competition. So if you want to remain in the alliance for the alliance rewards from the Osiris League, then you want to stay there. If you leave the alliance, that's it. You're not gonna get the rewards. Governors who have not been included on the list of participants for their alliance may choose to leave their alliance and join another alliance to participate in regular Ark of Osiris battles. However, governors who claim weekly Ark of Osiris alliance rewards in one alliance will be unable to claim Osiris League alliance rewards in same week by joining another alliance. At this point, they are trying to tell us that while participating in the Osiris League and Ark of Osiris, you still get the weekly rewards. Now we all know the rewards for the Osiris if you're winning, which is 10 sculptures, 2,000 gems, 20,000 reserves, about 55 hours of speed ups, 50% army expansion, and God knows what else. But there is a lot of rewards, and then there is also the alliance rewards, which is like 500 gems or 1,000 gems. A lot of rewards. This is why I'm trying to say that this is the time for the free-to-play to make sculptures. So if you're free-to-play, while the top dogs, they're gonna participate in the Osiris League, you guys can make a shit ton of sculptures by participating in Ark of Osiris. Because there's probably gonna be weekly battles for Ark of Osiris as well. I'm not sure they're gonna be able to separate it. So there's gonna be more like an Osiris event and an Osiris League event. The alliance and individual rewards received from Osiris League battle are identical to those received following regular Ark of Osiris battle, but the number of the Osiris scores received is different. So that's the only thing that is going to be different. But you still get 10 sculptures. So let's say there's going to be about 10 battles in this period of time. So that's 100 sculptures. Plus, if you're not in the Osiris League, you're not going to have the rest period or the registration period. So you can probably do about 12 weeks before the Osiris League is over. So in 12 weeks, if you're just doing Ark of Osiris, if you're free to play alliance, you can make a lot of coins and a lot of stars and rewards. So even though the Osiris League is a pay-to-win event, I would say that the free-to-play have a very high chance on making a lot of legendary stars, you know, and getting their legendary commanders they desire or they wish, higher in skills. Because you're also going to have this shop on top of everything. So even if you're not participating in the Osiris League, I still say that it's a very great event. It is a very great event. You don't lose troops. You can only lose speed ups if you want to or if you choose to. You can only use items only if you choose to. So in my opinion, this is a very great event for both free to play and pay to win. Not so much for pay to win. Even though it is a pay to win event, I would say that the rewards are not so great for them, considering the I just talked about it, so I'm not gonna go ahead. But yeah, you're gonna be the top dog and you're gonna get the you're gonna be the king of the hill, you're gonna be whatever, you're gonna be the champion. So yeah, that's what probably gonna matters more than these rewards for these particular players. And honestly, the Heliopolis 3% training. But yeah, for free to play is again another very much worthing event. Right, yo. Now that's pretty much about the Osiris League. I wanted to break it down as fast as possible, you know, make the video as short as possible, give my advices about it, and there you go. Pay to win event, but I would say that free to play will have a very high chance on getting a lot of free stuff, because in the matchmaking writing in Ark of Osiris, you're not gonna meet these 1 billion alliances because they're all gonna be in the Osiris League. Makes sense. Until next time, my friends, this is your boy Legend Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. Don't forget to drop a like.